Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We've got a good one for you. We're going to have some fun today, all right? We got some March Madness. We got some hoopy hoops. We got giveaways. We got a little bit of everything. It's going to be a festive Friday. We got playback. We got live before lock. We got a little bit of everything for you today. Who do we got in the house? We got Sneeps. We got Stubbs. We got Boston Base. We got all right. I saw Top Shot Common Man got burned by a stat correction overnight last night. That's tough. Boston Base is here. Who else? What at Mac Attack? What's up? Snoopaloof, GM, Jump Shooting, Cameron. Dude, Patrick, you gotta shoot me a little DM, sir. You won the dog throw up giveaway. Mac Attack says, have an Irish drink on me and oversubscribe, you cowards. Mac Attack gets it. Mac Attack gets it. Let's go. Also, hey, real quick about oversubscribe. And let me but I tricked you. You thought we were going to oversubscribe. Like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag Guinness in there for me. Can ya? Can you do that for me? Could you do that for me? Just drop a little Guinness in the chat. If you like the stream, you subscribe to Team Hold and drop a little Guinness for me. Yeah, we'll give away some chop shotty moments. We got Magruder, had a great game. We're gonna yell today. We are going. Yeah, we'll find some stuff to yell at. Also, where was Limsey in the chat? Someone said Limsey's in here. Oh, you're killing it on the alumni leaderboard. Hell yeah. Also, Boston Base. I can't tell. Are you doing a real playback tonight? I couldn't tell if that was a bit or not. I really will plug that tonight if you're doing that. I'll put it in the Discord and on Twitter. So just, yeah, let me know. I wasn't sure if that was a bit or not. And I even replied with that, and I still couldn't tell if Boston Base was streaming the Celtics and Blazers. Good to see everybody here, though. So this is what's going on. I just want to show you. Got to give the people. All right, so we are at 16,194. So we're getting there. I'm excited about that. If you haven't had an opportunity, we still got 4 days. I actually think I'm going to do my best Jerry Lewis. I'm going to do my best Jerry Lewis impression, right? That's the right person. And on Monday, I think we're going to do a streamathon, all right? Just like the old days. We'll do a little streamathon. I'm going to try to book a couple of guests, and we're going to try to get this up over 20K by Monday. So we'll have some fun with that on Monday. It'll just fill up my schedule, so that'll be good. So get ready for that. We'll have some announcements around that soon. I also wanted to plug something to, oh my God, the audio is going crazy for me. I wanted to plug something here. Yesterday I tweeted out about this too. Yesterday I went on the John Nellis podcast. You check out the John Nellis podcast. Look at that. Beautiful. We're having a good time. We're having a larf. And honestly, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, because it is Irish season. We talked, oh man, Wi-Fi down bad. Anytime I do anything on this computer, the Wi-Fi goes down. But I had a really good time talking with him yesterday. And if you're just like, dude, why don't put that so rare content in my face. We talk a little, I would say we talk 30% so rare. We talked 30% internet drama. And then we talked a little bit about content, just like creating content in general. And it was good. It was a really good conversation. He's a really fun dude. And if you're a big football fan, soccer fan, for you Americans, I recommend, he's got a So Rare channel, but he also has his main channel that has over 315,000 subscribers. And and that's just football talk. So if you're like, don't put that So Rare stuff in my face, he does a lot of great a lot of great content around that. So definitely worth checking out. It was a fun conversation. Appreciate him, bringing me on. That was really nice of him to do that. But yeah, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag Guinness into the chat. So here's what we got going on today. We've got, obviously, you're here for the NBA bit, baby. We're going to talk some March Madness. We're going to talk some hoops. We'll look at the drop yesterday. And then at noon on playback, Mr. Borland is going to be captaining the playback ship. I'm going to jump on with him. I'm not going to jump on him. I'm going to jump on with him for some of the early games. They're starting at noon with USC, and I think it's Minnesota. So they're going to be tangling. So we'll start with that game and just hang out for the day. We the people says as a Pats fan, how do you, dude? So I was talking to my friend who's a big Patriots fan. Dude, the Patriots are going to win 4 games next year. That team is ass. So they signed Juju Smith-Schuster. Just like, whatever, man. Like he'll probably he's an upgrade on Jacoby Myers, I think. I mean, I think he is. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, it's Michigan State. My bad. Michigan State. So yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Go check out that the playback. Yeah. I don't know how is anyone like, oh my God, the Patriots got Juju? We're going to the moon, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anybody cares. The Patriots are going to be bad, dude. And even like the Jets are pretty much better than the Patriots with no quarterback. And even if you think Aaron Rodgers is an old man who's a weirdo, he's still better than what they were doing last year, and they have a really good squad. So they're going to be better. As long as Tua doesn't get his head kicked in, Dolphins are going to be much better, and the Bills are going to be much better. It's just like crazy. Mac Tech says I've been smashing the AD marketplace lately. Anyone else getting steals? I haven't looked around at the AD marketplace in a little bit. I should. But let's so go on to playback at noon. You can find a link to all of our shit in the chat. I mean, in the show notes, the description. And then at 5:30, we'll be back with Live Before Lock. We're not going to do value hunting this week. Mainly, my brain's broken. I've done too much content yesterday. This week, it's just been, I don't think I can handle it. So we'll just make Live Before Lock extra special. You know what I'm saying? Extra special. But yeah, you guys want to start with March Madness yesterday? We had also, we'll talk some NBA Top Shot with the pack drops as well. So we ended up getting 107 people, I believe. Yeah, 107 people competing for 1K. And I just want to show you who's in first place after day one. That's Team Hold, baby. That's this guy right here. That is this guy right here. Furman to the moon. Furman to the absolute moon. We love to see it here. We've got the Miyagi 80 can come get it. Day one celebration, so this is gonna nosedive today, right? No one after round one is ever winning this thing. But we had a solid day yesterday. I think we only had a couple L's. I basically took all of the 9 seeds over 8 seeds, so I took a couple of those L's. I think a lot of people took Oral Roberts. I took the Dookies. Dookie. Where were some of the L's though? We did take Penn State. So we're looking fine up here. We're looking fine. Down here is where it got a little ugly. So I took Illinois over Arkansas. Arkansas won. I took West Virginia over Maryland. I thought, were those and then obviously Arizona, the Arizona Princeton game. Skeets. Dude, Skeets, I don't know if you saw this in the Discord. So I went out yesterday I feel like anytime I tell a story about where I went to watch a game, it's the same place. This place called Rivercrest in Astoria. But it's this bar down there, and there were a bunch of dudes. It seemed like an office decided, hey, we're gonna work from the bar today. So it's like 7 or 8 guys there. And the second I walk in, one of the wedgies happened. That's the one where I think Jim. Oh no, it was the second one. It was after because I saw the Jim Nance Bill Raftery one at home. Anyways, I walk in, the wedgie happens. Someone screams wedgie. The other guy was like, dude, how many wedgies do you think happens in the NBA season? And the guy's like, oh, easily 100, and like starts doing the math. And then this guy next to him has his laptop up. He's like, no, dude, I think they're like something in 50, the 50 range. Highest was like 58. They go to the wedgie tracker. They go to your wedgie tracker. So there were some No Dunks fans that were right there. But I just did not expect to see the wedgie tracker happen in a bar in the middle of the day. I just didn't expect to see that. So that was fun. That was a good time. Did I interact with them? No, because I was in introvert mode. Okay. I might seem very extrovert. I am very extroverted, but we needed to regroup. So I did not want to engage. Just gave him the bro nod, like, hey, what's up, dude? And then moved on. But anyways, good to see wedgie tracker in the wild. So you guys want to talk about college basketball first? Let's do that. It is so chaotic. And I don't know. I can't tell if the basketball's bad or there's just like more pressure, so it's a little bit worse. But man, it was I- it it was some tough watching here and there. And granted, I used to be like deep in it, and in the last like 5 years, I really only watch in March. But there was some there was some slogging going on. There was a lot, like there's a couple of teams that I think were at like 16 points at halftime, and I was like, good lord, I don't know if I can do this. The beauty of it is that there's 4 or 5 different games going on at a time, so I didn't have to watch that. But those crazy upsets, the Furman, I feel really bad. This is the other reason I have a tough time like following college sports as hard as I used to, is these are just like children, right? These are children. I know. So the Virginia Furman game, right? The I f- I know he's a 5th-year senior, so like whatever. He's like 22 or 23. That's like close to adult range. Uh, and he won a national championship. So honestly, he 2 middle fingers in the air. He got a chip. It doesn't matter anymore. But that end of that game, and for those that didn't see it, there's like 6 seconds left. They have a timeout. Virginia has a timeout. The guy's under his basket. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh, just call timeout, call timeout. And I think he thought he could throw the ball the length of the court. And maybe he thought there was like 3 seconds left. He's like, if I just chuck this up in the air, it'll be big brain play, brainiac play, heads up basketball, clock will run out. Instead, huge white dude for Furman plays defensive back, picks it off, gives it to a guy who we then learn is a pretty bad 3-point shooter, buckets, and that's game. Virginia goes home. And like that's a chaotic, fun ending to a game. I just keep thinking, like, I don't know if that dude's making $15 million and he makes that mistake, $5 million and he makes that mistake. It's easy to be like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. But he's a kid, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going soft. It just bummed me out. I was like, man, I don't now I want to see all these memes on him. And I'm like, he's not making any money, or maybe he's making a little bit of money, but I don't know. He handled it well, though. If anybody saw the press conference after, he just owned it, moved on. The beauty of it is that there's going to be 40 more stupid plays that happened today, and no one will talk about it again. And honestly, he should send a thank you card to the University of Arizona, because Arizona came in there and just saved the day by just dropping a dookie on Princeton. I mean, Princeton was incredible. That was fun. That was a fun one too. All right. Tandy's in the chat, says, hey, 39 male looking to collect and connect DMs open. Tandy, are you 39? Are you 39 or are you making fun of your guest yesterday? Yeah, but I don't think that dude is I don't think that dude from Virginia is making that much bank though. He's not like those twins from Miami who are making millions. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Any other takes on college basketball? I had a great time. I'm excited to watch more of it today. I had fun. It is kind of weird. I feel like, I guess Brandon Miller from Alabama. I was going to say, I feel like we're not seeing a lot of like, like when Zion was at Duke, we're like, oh my God, Zion. Or Ja when he was at, not Weber State. I'm thinking of Dame. Where did Ja go? What was that school? What was that school in Tennessee? Oh my God, I forget. Anyways, yeah, Boston Base's NCAA Top Shot win. So, well, what was the thing the First Mint was doing with was it with No, who was that with? Where they were doing like college NFTs? Oh, Murray State. Thank you, Borland. Yeah. Also, yeah, dude, shout out John Boy. John Boy went, I think, what was it, 15-4 yesterday? 16-4, something like that. John Boy was hot. I tailed him. I think I tailed 8 of his bets and went 6-2. So that was great. NFTU. Thank you. Yeah, man, just think about like, this is not a shot at the First Mint because like we've all done this, but I'm thinking about Yando Mondo. I'm thinking about Crypto Dads is legit. But there are so many times we've talked about projects where it's like, wow, massive L, massive L, scrub the internet, scrub the content, get it out of there. Just tough stuff. Yando Mondo was ours though. The couches actually might have been one too, but I don't think anybody got one of those. Man, those are the days, dude. Do you know one of our highest viewed videos of all time is our interview with the Crypto Dads? That's how massive the Crypto Dads were. It was like a 30-minute interview with them that we cut up, and they put it on their website too. We were like one of the first people we talked to. We were one of the first people they talked to, and it went ham. I still have a Yando Mondo too. Yeah, we talked to that, man. Just those are the days. Again, I'm looking forward to whatever documentary somebody decides to make. Snoop Loop says only L I took was yesterday for the $10 free from Bud Light. Damn. But yeah, John Boy was on a heater yesterday. So not financial advice, but feel free to follow. If you're not following him on Twitter, he posted a thread of just like, if you're just trying to casually bet as the games go on today, he posted a bunch of info, not financial advice. Obviously, do what you love what you do, touch what you touch. Which traits are in demand in Yondo Mondo right now? It's a great question, Top Shot Tesla. Top Shot Tesla, we usually don't see you in the morning, man. Thanks for being here. I bought one of those Bud Light NFTs and could have had a tour of Gillette Stadium, but I was busy. All right, there we go. MacTac, Pump the Women's Tournament starts today. Shout out MacTac, by the way, who was in the there's a content creators channel in the Top Shot Discord that I think is just used to say good morning now. But he brought up, he's like, hey, are you guys doing something similar to the for the WNBA? And they were like, probably not. That's not what they said, but they said that with their actions. All right, what do you guys want to do first? You want to do some NBA Top Shot and then we'll talk some basketball? I know we normally do basketball first, but I feel like Top Shot's in the air, right? We've had good vibes around Top Shot. We all got that email yesterday that was like, hey, you can't take your money out this way anymore. I basically just said it was an update on the ACH system, but they said they look to have something in place by April. That definitely slows down. If you were drinking the Kool-Aid, that slows down any sort of like potential growth, right? No one's being like, here, take my money when there's no thought of being able to take it out anytime soon. So I don't think that's a huge deal. I just think it like slows stuff down a little bit. Let's see. Do they sell beer at the Top Shot kiosk? Probably not. If it's anything like I think I told you guys this, but I was listening to the House of Strauss podcast. Who a big Ethan Strauss fan. Actually, I don't know if I really like his podcast. I don't know if I'm a big Ethan Strauss fan. I feel like his podcast is very different than everything else that I listen to, so I enjoy it. It feels like a palate cleanser. There's sometimes though where I'm like, nah, I don't love this. Anyways, he had Big Waz on, Wazzy Lambre from The Ringer, and they were and Waz, who I think I met, or we were sitting next to him at Summer League 2 years ago when we were there for this, because we were yelling at some Magic player nicely. We were like cheering him on, and he was laughing at us. But he went in on the kiosk. He was like, he made fun of Top Shot like really bad. It was like 3 straight minutes and then dunking on it. Ethan Strauss was talking about how he bought a Bismack Biyombo for $69. Anyways, let's go back to the Top Shot Tesla says got to pretend to work a little more often around 9. Still usually live. Just hell yeah. Thank you, man. Good vibes. I bought 4 packs for $100. My best pull is a $4 rookie, 4 badge. F that. All right, 1 pack, 1 Lori. What else did you guys? Glad I didn't spend 250 trade tickets for Series 1 when you can do 40 today. Somebody who said they bought 11 packs, 1 rare, brutal. All right, let's talk about this a little bit. So, because I saw a lot of this on Twitter and in the Discord, or in different Discords yesterday. I mean, you guys knew what the odds were going into it, right? So, like, you're just mad with your luck, with the luck of the pack draw, or what? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So if you're like, damn, I got 11 packs, I only got 1 rare. You knew the odds though, right? The other thing that I think is interesting, I actually thought this drop was going to be propped up a little bit more by the Series 1 like trade ticket drops that's happening. Like I thought that was gonna prop it up. This was a bad drop. Writing was on the wall. Yeah, I think I think this is what I would say. I think the vibes are pretty good, right? There hadn't been too much chaos lately after the week of Roham. I think everybody was really excited about the trade ticket situation that we got going on, right? Everybody was really excited about the Series 1 drop, but they were also excited about what's going on with the next 4 weeks. So I think there was just like, you know what? Let's go. Let's just buy these packs, because worst case, if they're bad, I'll put them towards either Series 1 or towards this tournament thing. And then I think you opened the packs, and then you were like, oh, these are pretty bad. So whatever. I think that's a bummer if you bought packs. I mean, that's why I'm just not buying packs. That's why I almost did it, but that's why I'm not buying packs. There were some people max packs, and rookie 4 badges are now at $3. What a joke. Let's actually look at the Series 4 rookies. Let's go over to Own the Moment. Remember Own the Moment? Shout out OTM. OTM, JM, sold out, baby. They sold out. All right, so I don't even know how to search shit anymore. Let's look at series 4, and then let's look at some badges. Rookie premiere. All right, these are all debuts, right? All right, so low ask. Oh wait, are these showing W's as well? I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do the W right now. Can I not? It doesn't have a league. Oh God. Set, does it not have a? Maybe we can just do this base set series 4. That'll do it. That'll do it. Don't care. There were a couple rares that people were hunting for. Yeah, KD, SGA. What did I do? What happened? It doesn't have base set. What's going on? Oh, because it's not in the base set. God, that's right. Rookie spotlight. What is happening here? Okay, my bad. No, these aren't. This is. I hate Top Shot. What did I do? Debut? It's rookie debut set. All right. Sorry, guys. You know what? That's on me. That's on me for forgetting. They've changed the name of the rookies every series. My bad, y'all. My bad that I'm not buying those $3. All right, here we go. So Paulo Banchero has a low ask of 135, and then here comes the dip. Jalen Williams down to 44. Benedict Mathurin at 4. Benedict Mathurin stayed pretty close, huh? Like to that price. Walker, Kessler, Ranger, Jaden Ivey. All right, these are fine, guys. I mean, listen, there's not the same amount of height that there once was on the rookies, except for the Paulo, right? God, I shook my head too hard. I know someone, Boston Bay said dusting off the cobwebs. I think I just gave myself a headache. And then there's a pretty big drop, right? So Kessler's 39, 25, 23. Keegan, I would say Keegan Murray, you can make the argument should be a little bit higher here. But at least this is in the right order, right? At least this is in the right order of where the rookies. Yeah, the Paulo price, but that had to do with the challenge. So a lot of people locked those, and that's why. But yeah, I mean, look at the rookies that were in the drop. I mean, it makes sense that there were $3. Like, who was in there? Like, I don't even know who was in there. Blake Wesley, Dyson Daniels, Caleb Houston, Max Christie, Jake LaRavia, Kennedy Chandler. You know, like that. I mean, this makes sense. They should be that cheap, right? Oh, we got a doggo sighting. Here he comes. Oh, he's tired today. He actually doesn't give a shit. He turned around. So I don't know. Does that what? Here he is. What do you guys think? Like, what should those prices be? I mean, I guess the better conversation is do you think you just paid too much for the packs, right? Because if you were guaranteed one of those and it was a $25 pack, right? Is that where the frustration comes? Like maybe it was just mispriced again. Snoopaloop says, haven't opened my 2 packs and already regret it. Is that where the frustration is? And also, I'm not trying to say you shouldn't be frustrated. This is just, I didn't buy packs, so I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand where you're at, so I can empathize. You know what I'm saying? This show's all about empathy. I've said that for years. Oh yeah, Jacob says, oh yeah, we do need the Jacob drop. Hold on, that's a great idea. Great idea. So I can pet the dog while this happens. I noticed that some of my series 2 moments, I spent a lot of money on them and it's not worth as much. So, Jacob, can you make it worth more? There we go. Beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, I switched over to the rare. All right, let me see. Here we go. Let's see. What's the chat saying? Price was fine. Just came down to luck, collecting and empathizing. Boston Bay says they tossed in extra trade tickets to make up for the lack of quality rookies. You had 70% chance of hitting one of those $5 rookies. So it really was a lotto pack. Yeah, made 9 of my 25 back. Considering these are set bottlenecks, the prices are a joke. Yeah, but you know what we talked about the other day? Bottlenecks, set bottlenecks, not team bottlenecks. Forget it. All right, let's see what some of the rares landed at. Not all of the squad goals don't count. Well, neither do run it backs. All right, so What was the best one you could hit? It was like KD, right? Kevin Durant was the best one you could hit here. There are a lot of rares in Series 4. Series 4. So Jabari Smith was at 130. Was Cam Thomas in this one? I don't think so. I don't think Cam Thomas was in this one. Look at all these. Kevin Durant. So Kevin Durant, if you hit, oh no, was it his video game numbers? Was it KD's video game numbers? Maybe Giannis too. Was Giannis in? So the KD video game numbers is at 124 with an offer of 111. Or was it? Oh, was it Fresh Threads? My bad. Was it Fresh Threads? It's all right. So that seems to be the best one at 110. SGA, was SGA in this one too? God, all these players have so many different rares. It's hard to keep up. Let's look at Giannis. Giannis. All right. Was it his video game numbers? Is that like 78 or 84? Excuse me. All right. All right. So you know what it is? Here's the thing. These are lotto packs, but it seems like what they've done is they've evened it out a little bit. So the downside isn't as massive as it feels massive, but it isn't as bad. But also the upside isn't as massive, right? So they kind of create a little bit of a floor, but they also put the governor on the ceiling, right? So it can't go too far. That's kind of what this seems like. Because like your best bet is you probably 3x, right? That was the best you could do, was you spend 25, you get like 100 back. Is that right? Most you could lose was $15 on a pack. So if you, yeah. All right. I mean, it's the risk and the reward of it all, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry for those that whiffed. Anyone know how much revenue this drop generated yesterday? It's a good question. I don't know. A lot. What did they sell? 25,000 packs? 25,000 times 25? Is that right? That's probably, you nerds probably can do that pretty quickly. Or let's say it was 24,000. I think it was supposed to be 23 or 24,000. Where is my calculator app? All right, so it's 22,450 says Jump Shoot times 25. $561,250. That's how much Dapper generated with packs. With rookies and rare moments all going down. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday, y'all. Whatever though. I actually think this. I get frustration if you totally whiffed on this. I don't think this was that bad though. I don't think this was that bad. Like if you kind of knew what you were getting into when you got into those moments. Yeah, I saw the waiting room went to straight to the queue, but then they fix it. Stan says if they want to convince me to never buy a pack again, mission accomplished. So sick of taking else. Stan, I think this is totally fair because I haven't bought a pack since the last time I said I was. Like, I haven't bought a pack in, I don't know, forever. Actually, I bought the LeBron pack and that's it. But Stan, let me ask you this. How many times have you said this though, Stan? Be honest. This isn't a criticism of you. I'm just saying, I feel like you've said this before. Just don't buy them. Don't buy them. Find the stuff on the market. Maybe they can finish off the oversubscribe. That would be, what a move. If they like wanted to invest and then they wanted to like steer they're like, you can only do, you're now part of the connecting and collecting franchise. Did you hear that yesterday, by the way? If you didn't see the interview with Tandy, I think Treaticus made, Tandy, are you still in the chat? Are you getting bought out by Treat? That's what that sounded like. It sounded like you were getting bought out. He was trying to get you into the connecting and collecting franchise. The media conglomerate that is connecting and collecting. That's cool. Sounds like they're growing. Although Tandy, I feel like you have a bigger viewership than them. So I wasn't surprised if that's what you're doing. All right, what else we got? Yeah, Tandy, are you getting bought out? What else we got? Damn, mergers and acquisitions. I know. I need to know. Is Tandy getting bought out? I'm not getting bought out, Mike. Come on now. I know, but you didn't push back on that. I think that's the move. You should say you want to be under the Tandy Time umbrella. The Tandy Time umbrella. I love that. That I should like go to John Nellis and see if I can buy him out. Hey man, you want to live on the Tom? I know you have 350,000 subscribers. You want to live in Team Hold? We already acquired points of fucking. We acquired Weisberg. We acquired. All right, here we go. Milo coming in hot says they're like heroin. We want to say no, but we chase that sweet, sweet dinosaur. Oh yeah, the old H train. All right, I think that's it though. So Series One pack. When's that happening? When's the Series One pack drop happening? You guys jumping in for trade tickets? Let me go over to the NBA. Oh, speaking of NBA bottom shot, go ahead, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag Guinness. It's a national. Oh, it looks like a St. Patrick's Day. Just put a like on the stream. Also, guys, I'm sliding in a like a the stream. It's supposed to be like the stream. Subscribe to Timo. Put a Guinness in the chat, but instead I said like a stream. Mike, can you tell us about the Series One values and how all players are valuable? Well, yeah, I mean that is this a callback to Shot Tank? Is that what that is? Is this a callback to Shot Tank? I was talking about this with someone in the Discord this morning. You know what would be a baller move instead of doing these Series 1 drops right now? If Top Shot just burned them. And I understand, like, if Top Shot just burned the rest of the Series 1 supply, I feel like that would generate a little bit of buzz, right? It would be a win for Top Shot. It'd be a win for the community. I mean, I guess it wouldn't necessarily be a win for the Top Shot. It'd be a win for a Top Shot of the community if they did something like that, right? And then I think it would also just get some buzz around Series 1 as well. I think people would be like, if they just were like, hey, we're eliminating all this supply. We're not going to slowly bleed it out over the next few months. It's just gone. And then so now we have an accurate understanding of like who owns what in Series 1. I think that would get people excited. I think there'd be more, but I think their downside right now is they're like, well, this is trade ticket utility. This is propping up some of the floor here and getting some of the floor of the marketplace a little bit more excited, right? And then have some raffle bullshit with all the trade tickets. Yeah, use it. I mean, again, I think they've like dropped a little blueprint here of what that can look like based on what they're doing for this alumni leaderboard, right? There is a way to use trade tickets for other stuff than just like these raffle tickets for Series 1 packs. I think that would be a huge W. I don't understand. I don't understand why they don't do it. Except that they just want to keep they don't want to have a bunch of moments that like you have to move the floaty to sell for 48 cents. That's the only thing I can think of. I think it would be a huge W. I think it would be a huge W. But I hope they do it. I hope they do something like that. Although now anybody that does, I mean, because I already saw somebody in the chat. Remember when we spent 350 trade tickets for Series 1 packs? And then now they are 40. The one thing I will say, though, I know a lot of people were complaining about that when you were doing the 350. The prices were also much higher when you were doing it for 350, right? So, I don't know. Kind of evens out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I actually had pretty good luck with that. I think I ripped 2 of them. Or maybe I got 3 because I think I got a Langston Galloway one time. But I remember I got John Morant. I got a John Morant in one, and then I forget what the other one. Why did merch utility for trade tickets take so long? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe it has to do like with their deal with the NBA, but I doubt it. Maybe it has to do with them losing, 40% of the workforce. I don't know. There could be a lot of reasons. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that they can do a little bit more of that stuff. League Pass for rares was a good start. Yeah. If you slander Langston Galloway, you'll never be forgiven. Was that Langston Galloway? Were the Kyrie wearing Langston Galloway kicks? Is that the last time I heard Langston Galloway's name? I think he was giving him a little love. That was honestly, we rarely give Kyrie praise in here, but that was a cool thing. That was a cool thing that happened. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see where the sentiment goes. I was curious how people were going to handle, like, there was a lot of hype. There was a lot of good vibes. And then I knew the pack drop was going to come, and I knew the pack drop wasn't going to be like, no one was going to walk away from that being like, dab on them. We get some money, money, money. So now I wonder what the sentiment is towards the Series 1 drop and then where we are like this time next week. But yeah, Top Shot Tesla, I totally agree. Bro signed the NBA NFT and Top Shot can't convince them to print some merch. Yeah, I totally agree. Who's the leader on the Team Hold So Rare leaderboard? I don't for like the private contest. Yeah, let's look that up. Also, this is the last week we're got to take a break from the 150. We're at 456, by the way, members in there. All right, let's see who's taking first. Who's taking first in the limited contender? My lineup's all shit the bed. All right, it's Tio Mentos, baby. Dropped to 250. Oh, Matty Harrison came in second. That was so close, Matty. So close. So close. Anything else? Is there anything else around like Top Shot or oh yeah, regular says wonder how the Bally situation will affect the games. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder, right? Because they're going under. I'm sure somebody scoops them up. I'm sure somebody scoops it up. I can't imagine somebody doesn't, you know? For those that don't know, that's like the regional broadcast network filed for bankruptcy, and it covers like 10 teams, I think, 11 teams. I'm sure Weisberg, when he wakes up, will get in the chat and answer all of this. I'm sure he did a bunch of homework around it. Yeah, I don't know. You gotta go to smarter people to get a take on that. I don't know the business well enough. You guys want to talk basketball a little bit? Last night, there wasn't too much action last night. We just got a handful of things that was fun. We had the Nuggets beat the Pistons. Nuggets came back. Dude, there's a great clip of Nikola Jokic just working James Wiseman. I felt so bad for Wiseman. Jokic, I will say, though, this game was a little hairy. They ended up winning by 19, but for a while, it was like 80-80 in the third quarter. Denver won 119-1 honey. Jokic put up 30, 10, and 9. Jamal Murray with the 19 and 10. KCP dropped 20. Magruder 20 and 8. And then Wiseman 14 and 9. All those Pistons, if you were in So Rare this week, you needed Detroit. Let's get the Detroit drop, huh? We haven't done that one in a while.
Detroit basketball.
Great. That's a banger. That's a great way to start the day. It's a great way to start the day. Kings beat the Nets 101-96. Like the beam. I believe they clinched a playoff spot last night, too. So Bone, 24, 21, and 5, dude. 24, 21, and 5. Also, No Dunks had a short come out yesterday about De'Aaron Fox making an All-NBA team, which was awesome. I was like so focused on Sabonis making one. I didn't really think De'Aaron Fox had a shot at getting in there, but that's great. I love that. Imagine two Kangs in the All-NBA team. That'd be incredible. Snoopaloo says, I believe the league is picking up the Bally providers for MLB, so the season is in jeopardy. Pretty sure for the same in the NBA. Interesting. Bandy wants to walk. He's going to wait. T-Mobile's going to buy the Hornets. Yeah, dude, shout out, oversubscribe. Let's go. Did anybody invest this morning? We're at 16,194. Come on. We can do it. Put your back into it. We can get up there. Let's hit 20K. I think if we hit 20K, we can all have a party. There's already been utility, by the way. There's already been utility for the investors from our man Snoopaloop. I'm not even going to say what he did, but Snoopaloop provided some utility in that private Discord. Okay? Did my Wi-Fi go down again? No, we're back. But yeah, go ahead and check that out. Go check it out. Do you think the Kings make it out of the first round? Yeah, I do. We're going to put some respect on the Kings name. I do. I can't decide. Like, I don't even know who they would play that I wouldn't take them. Warriors, give me the Kings. Warriors and Kings in the first round, I'm taking the Warriors. Warriors and Clippers and Kings, that one will be close. I would still take, but I don't think that'll even happen. But I would take the Kings because the Kings are probably going to play one of the Thunder. Actually, Dallas would be a tricky matchup, but I would still take the Kings because the Kings can outscore them. They're like the best offense in history. I would take the Kings over. Let's look at the 7 and 10. I would take the Kings over the Wolves. I would take the Kings over the Mavericks. I would take the Kings over the Thunder. I would take the Kings over the Lakers. I would take the Kings over the Jazz. Kings over the Pelicans. Like, put some respect on the Kings' name. And I think people would be tempted to take the Lakers. Fine. You want to, yeah. Yeah, Chickenford, who are you taking over the Kings? Like, are people not watching the Kings? The Kings beat you guys last week. The Kings beat you guys so bad that you're like, but the whistle was bad. If you donate just 50, you can get a link to make it back really quick in the Discord. Snoopaloop's not wrong. Who's the Kings' best player? Sabonis? It's like 1A and 1B, I think. You take Chicken Frig. I'll bet some. What do you want to bet? I'll bet some Top Shot moments. I'll bet some Top Shot moments that the Kings, not only do the Kings get out of the first round, but it takes less than 6. It takes 6 games max. Like, it's not even a 7-game series. Like, really, you're taking the Warriors over them? The Warriors look so bad. And I don't know if you guys saw, they went through and they gave Anthony Lamb, they like confirmed his contract or whatever it was, which is problematic for a lot of different reasons. But to me, that signaled that we're probably not getting Wiggins back. To me, that's what that signaled that. So I don't know. I don't trust the Warriors right now. Kings versus Suns. So if the Suns are healthy, I'm taking the Suns. But the Kings aren't going to play the Suns in the first round. Yeah. Anyways, let's put it. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we'll put a bet on it. We'll put we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I like it. Perk pick Kings for the Western Conference Finals. Dude, but like think about it. Think about what their matchups are going to look like. So if the Suns finish in the 4 seed, right? If the Suns finish in the 4 seed, that means they'll play probably the Clippers in the first round. And then that means in the second round, they're going to play the Nuggets. If you look at the Kings path, so they're going to play one of those teams that I mentioned, right? And then they play the winner of the 3-6 matchup, which is basically the Grizzlies or shut up, We the People. That's not right. Dude, that is some real QAnon energy. Shut up, We the People. Because I've heard a lot of rumors too, and none of them were that. But yeah, anyways, so the Kings would play the winner of the 3-6 matchup, which is Grizzlies and like Warriors probably, or Grizzlies and Mavericks, or Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? So their path to the Western Conference Finals is way easier. Like I would much rather be in the 2-3 spot than I would be Denver right now, even though Denver gets home court, but they would have to play the Suns in the second round, assuming the Suns don't catch them. So I think the Kings have a decent shot. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Anyways, I got off track there. So Pacers beat the Bucks last night. A weird one. Pacers won 139-123. Miles Turner, this was like the thumbnail, put Giannis on an absolute poster last night. Just bodied him. They won 139-123. Nembad had 24 and 5. Neesmith had 22 and 5. Buddy had 20 and 6. Ingles dropped 14 off the bench. Holiday with 19 and 11. And Giannis had 25 and 9, but good win for the Pacers. So I'm late because some clocks changed somewhere. Oops. Yeah, dude. Sorry, JJ. Not poor JJ. JJ had to get up at like 5 a.m. to get 30 packs yesterday. The JJL, the god. Also, hashtag investor. Hashtag investor. Wait, what? Boston Base. Where did this come from? Boston Base sometimes in the chat is like a more positive Poker Pro, Eric. In the sense that, like, I don't think he's listening, like he's watching on mute, but he's still very engaged in the chat. He's at Boston Base says, I met this cute lady at a Red Sox game like 15 years ago, and she still looks at all my posts on Instagram still. Boston Base, are you single? Let's get into this. Or maybe we talk about it on playback tonight. Are you single? And is this an opportunity for a little meet cute reunion? This is like, what's the before sunset, before sunrise, before midnight, right? We could have a little Ethan Hawke. I'm forgetting the actress's name. I'm married with a child. She's looking at my kid. You think the woman's into your kid? We gonna call Chris Hansen? Tone changed, Boston Base. Yeah, JJL Smith is a real one. Boston Base. What's going on, dude? What's your Instagram like? We got to find out what Boston Base's Instagram is. Locker Room Q starts at 1 p.m. There we go. Fired up. This is some interesting entry. Boker Bro Eric. Okay. You don't have to read. Yes, I do, dude. This is Ron Burgundy. I told you this. I'm just reading the teleprompter. You put something in there, I almost share everything. Almost. Also, I just want to say we're almost at 8,600 guys. We are still picking up like 110 subs a week, which isn't crazy. No, We the People. I don't. You know what? We the People. I don't. I think that that is getting attention right now because Wiggins was one of the people that was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, and then he did it. So now everyone's saying that's what it is. But I'll tell you, I'm not going to share them. I'm not going to share the rumors that I've been seeing. but I did. I've read a bunch of stuff. I've read a bunch of stuff. um, yeah, anyways, yeah, we're close. We're at 8,592 subscribers, team home. But getting close to 10K. But more importantly, we're just chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. So I'm excited to get there. Anything? Oh yeah, we haven't even finished the games yet. Suns beat the Magic. There you go, Chirkenford. There you go. Suns beat them 116, 113. This game was ugly. I tried to watch some of it, but I was bored. Markel Fultz had a good game, 25, 9, and 7. Paulo Banchero, 18 and 8. Devin Book, D Book went for 19 and 5. Campaign at 18 and 5 off the bench. I don't know. The only cool thing I saw was that Chris Paul went in the time machine and cooked Markel Fultz yesterday, which was pretty fun. That's really it. I mean, the standings didn't move too much. I don't even think I'm going to share it. It's pretty much the same thing. Celtics now are just 2 games back from the Bucks, so there's still hope, but I still don't see it the way they're playing. The Nets lose, so the Heat are only a game and a half back of the Nets now, which is kind of important. One thing to note: the Pacers are just half a game back from. Pacers are just a half game back from the Wizards. I think that's kind of interesting for that 10 spot. The Raptors win puts them a half game back behind the Hawks for the 8 seed, which is pretty important. You want to be in that 7-8 game, not that 9-10 game. Regulator said should be at 10K by the NBA draft. You know what? We're supposed to hit 10K. I like track this stuff like a little data analytics nerd. We're supposed to hit 10K by mid-May. So geez, my hair's a mess. But less than 2 months. Less than 2 months, we're supposed to hit 10K. And then I think we might see a big boost in the playoffs just because I've been working on something. Anyways, Western Conference, we get nothing really changed, right? So we have a clear 1 seed in Denver. Kings have a half game lead on the Grizz. Same amount of L's in the loss column. Suns 4 games back and have from the 3 seed, but have a game lead on the Clippers. And then Clippers have a game on the Warriors. The Warriors have a game on the Wolves and the Mavs, who have a game on the Lakers and the Thunder. So right now, the cutoff is the Thunder with the Jazz a half game behind. So pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Jakob's pick and roll is completely unlocked. Fred VanVleet. Pascal's still figuring out space. Yeah, it was good to see, speaking of the Raptors, Tesla, it was good to see Siakam have a really good game last night. Like, did I not talk about the Toronto game, by the way? Did I skip over that one? Did I not talk about the Raptors? Oh, I think when I was doing my work, sorry, guys. I skipped the Raptors game. Raptors beat OKC 128-111. SGA had a big game of 29. But for the Raptors, I knew I was going to talk about Siakam. He had 25, 14, and 8. He had a really good game. And then Freddie was pretty good, too, with 19 and 6. But good stuff from them. Good stuff with them. The Magic game was close to the ref energy. It was weird after Monty called out the refs. You can tell the refs are pissed. Yeah. Do you think Cornet wins most improved player? He's clearly revolutionized defense this year with the Eclipse. I do like that. I like that. It's a great point. Stan says, when are we getting more of Sneeps on playback? Yeah, we do need more Sneeps on playback all the time, dude. Sneeps has like an infinity stone. He can go on whenever he wants. He's got free reign. What else we got? Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, he says Shea may be the first Canadian to come home and play for the Raps. I was at the game yesterday. He had at least 50 family members. That would be great. I love SGA so much, man, but I don't see him leaving OKC. All right, let's remind the people what we got going on today. First of all, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag get us into the chat. We're gonna spin for a Top Shot giveaway, and then just a reminder. So I'll drop the links, even though they're in the show notes. Drop. Yeah, please. We're Madness today. We're gonna do some March Madness. I'm gonna pin this in there, so go join that if you haven't done it. We're also go oversubscribe if you haven't done that yet. Let's get this going. Let's get some good weekend energy. Did my mic stop? My bad. Did my mic stop? Or is it? Oh, I'm back. Okay, sorry. My mic's been a little weird lately. I don't know what's going on. You sounded like I was drowning. All right, my bad, guys. Yeah, but anyways, do playback, do that. I'm gonna drop another link to our Substack if you haven't joined that yet. We're gonna have something come out this weekend, which I'm excited about. We also have this is just links, baby. Links on links on links. That's really it. Um, and then tonight at 5:30, we'll be back for a little live before lock. Let's see. What was the other thing? Yeah, let's go remind the people here we're in first place. We're tied. Team hold is tied. Although now we're getting rugged here. We're getting rugged. All right, here we go. What is going on? Hold on. I'll go over to Underdog too because I know we got to do our pick'ems. Thank you, we the people, and then we'll get out of here. And then I got to take this dog for a walk. All right, let's look at pick'ems here. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Still not loading. Boston base. I was going to check what place you're in. All right, let's look at the NBA. What do we got for games tonight? Philadelphia, Charlotte. I don't want to touch that. Let's find like a fun game. I don't need Warriors in Atlanta. It's not super fun. Wizards in Cleveland. I don't really love. Is there no good games? New Orleans at Houston. We got Memphis at San Antonio. Good Lord. Maybe we find a nightcap. Minnesota. Oh my God. Minnesota, Chicago. No good. All right. And Lakers and Dallas has one line. Good Lord. All right. We'll just do the first game. We're going to smash them and beat overs here. Actually, you know what? We're going to we're going to smash the overs. We're going to smash the overs of 34.5 points. Yeah. Over 34.5. I like it. I think Embiid has a monster game. Trey over on points. All right, we'll give Trey over on points. I think Embiid's really going to go after this MVP. I think he knows it's close. So he's going to go. Mike, how do I join the team hold still rare thing? Here we go. Play with friends, members. I'll drop a link into that if you haven't joined yet. Oh, actually, you're already in there. I'll drop the link. I know I haven't forgot the giveaway. Don't worry. All right, so we get the Trey over on points. Where am I at here? Trey over on points, Embiid over on points. Let's do something with Charlotte. Maybe Terry gets a bunch up. Let's do Terry over 2.5 threes. How about that? Terry over 2.5 threes. There we go. That's our morning marketplace pick 'em of the day. It was Celtics in Portland. That's right. We do get Celtics in Portland, which you can watch on Boston Base playback. All right, let's see for the standings. All right, so Boston Base wanted me to see where he's at. Is your name Boston Base on this? Wait, where's this? Oh no, what's your name on this? Also, I see big. No, I don't see big. Here, look at Dustin in 23rd place down there. Let's see. Any other names you recognize? Big Sacks, Joey Donnelly. Kelsey's tied for 4th. A lot of people tied for 4th here with 120 points. All right. When do you usually get your So Rare rewards, says Leon? We should get them around noon, 1 o'clock. They've been getting a little bit faster with it. All right, let's do this giveaway when we got to get out of here. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag Guinness into the chat. Let's do it. We'll close out of this. Wait, did anybody else? Come on, get over 16,200. Come on, damn it. All right. If you win this thing, shoot me a DM either on Twitter or in the Discord. And we'll get you a little Top Shot moment. T. Adams, there we go, T. Adams. T. Adams won before. Top Shot Tesla says, everyone be safe out there. Watch Beer Fest and try not to become the Dirty Harry. Absolutely, yeah. Be safe. Have some fun, though. But be safe. Come join if you're drinking responsibly during the day. Come on playback. We'll watch some games. Also, We the People says, if I win, respin. Dude, great Top Shot energy. Hope you guys have a great weekend. If I don't see you through the rest of the stuff, we out.